My name is William Avedi, and we're here to show you what's in, what's hot, and what's trending in the home furnishing market. In today's episode, we are going to explore wallpapers. Believe it or not, wallpapers have come in real big in the interior design market. It is like it has had a resurgence, and so we are asking ourselves, what really should inspire our choices? But that's exactly what you're going to find out in today's episode. And we're privileged to have an interior designer. Her name is Kezia. It's really nice to have you on the show, Kezia.
Nice to meet you.
So Kezia, maybe we start by you telling us about your company.
Okay, my name is Kezia Kamande. I'm an interior designer, actually a co-interior designer in Interior Place Kenya. This is a company where we deal with every aspect of interior design, but mostly we're dealing with wallpapers. We deal with gypsum ceilings, and we also do lighting. Yeah, so basically everything we do is based on interior spaces. We do not do much of exterior spaces or the other things that are done by construction companies. Yeah, so we only do anything that is based on enhancing the interior space.
Okay, that is quite interesting. Well, in today's episode, we shall be focusing only on wallpapers. And I'm so sure as an interior designer, you can approve these. There's been an increase, or rather, a growth in interest when it comes to wallpapers, and it makes us wonder what's with the craze.
Well, basically, wallpapers. First of all, they come in very many varieties. That is evident in the stock that we have. You'll find that we have over 300 samples, and that is just what we have right here. But wallpapers generally come in very many varieties, and that is why it is very easy for almost everyone to find their place with wallpapers.
Is it like it is an better option to what has been there already?
Yeah, I would say it's a better option. Why? Because one, wallpapers gives you the option of using different designs or different patterns, different color schemes to come up with whatever it is that you want for your interior space. So you'll find that with other options, probably you may be limited by either the designs or the patterns, because it is very hard. You can attest to this, to find a very skilled artist who will just paint very defined patterns on your wall. Yeah. So if you're going for very defined patterns, definitely you'll find something in wallpapers.
That is really a breakdown.
Yeah.
So tell us about that. The themes, the colors. The mood they bring about.
Generally, every person has what they use and why they prefer that. That is why even when we are selling these products, we first of all primarily we dwell on what does the customer prefer. One, because everybody has their preference, depending on what a certain color or a certain pattern evokes in them. But generally, this is just a matter of the same thing that you know about the color wheel. Yeah, it's the same thing. Like for instance, you'll find that more bright colors, let's talk of reds, the yellows, the oranges, they evoke excitement. Yeah, the warm colors, yeah, they evoke excitement, and these are the colors that will probably be very most suitable for active spaces in the house.
So the choice is really subjective in nature.
Yeah. Sure, but of course, you realize that you cannot, unless it is very really necessary, you cannot go very, very bright in areas like bedrooms or lounges, areas that you need to relax in the house, because they give you that mood of relaxing.
So that means there are wallpapers which are only suitable for particular areas.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, and I want to believe with the fact that you can play around with wallpapers. Are there like preferences for ladies, preferences for men, for gents, or rather can you just apply it randomly?
Since we started doing this, we've noticed a certain trend, of course, between the two genders. Most females mostly go for the bright colors, one, and as for the patterns, they will prefer either the curves or the executive florals, because ladies are all the way, they can go all the way with color. But males are a bit subdued when it comes to colors and patterns. That is why most males will prefer the bricks or the mazeras, like what we have right here.
Okay.
So, like for instance, the bricks come in very many colors and designs. So for the bricks, we can either have the browns, deep embossed, or you can have the black and white, like such.
Okay.
So most males prefer the bricks. Why? Because it is just one theme on the wall. Yeah. But ladies can go all the way.
Floral.
Yeah. But we also have men who don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
And children, adults, children, the teenagers.
Yeah, we also stock wallpapers. Okay, we stock wallpapers for all stages, yeah? So for instance, like for babies, we have wallpapers for babies' room. Well, this is one of them. We have so many of them, yeah? So you realize with babies, you need to come up with a...
In fact, as a doll.
Yeah, exactly. So we have these that has teddy bears. We also have others that have cartoons and play toys for children. Why? Because we want the kid in that room to feel like, to feel like I'm the kid. You can play around with all these. You can learn from the wall. Yeah, you don't have necessarily to hang wall hangings or fixtures on the wall.
So it's like wallpapers have come in to just cater into the needs of all the, the different ages. The different,
exactly, across board.
Across board.
Yeah.
This material, what is it made of?
Well, what we stock, these wallpapers are made of vinyl. So you can just touch and feel, eh? So we have the vinyl back sheet, which is compatible with the kind of adhesive that is used to attach them on the wall.
Oh, the back sheet now.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the white part?
Yeah, the white part.
Okay.
Eh? So what is the top sheet is basically we can have the deep embossed like this. We can also have the textured ones. So it all depends with the preference.
The preference.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you choose to go with the deep embossed, probably you want to have the smooth feel in the room. But there are people who want the rugged feel in a room, yeah, or texture around. So they'll probably go for either the textured or the deeply printed.
But wallpapers are exclusively made from vinyl?
Vinyl, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we use, wallpapers to make small rooms look big or big rooms look small?
Everything in interior furnishing depends on how you play around with patterns or the decorative pieces that you're using. For instance, let's say like you have a very cramped up area that you want to decorate using wallpapers.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. It is all about creating the illusion because the area is already cramped up. It's all about creating the illusion. So like for instance, if you have the verticals, if you decide to choose the verticals for your wall, if the ceiling is a bit low, you'll find that the verticals give the illusion of added height. You get? And bolder patterns, like let's say like the very bold florals, they give you the illusion of added width.
Added width.
Yeah. So it is all about what you want to achieve at the end of the day. If you want to create an illusion of added width, you can go for the very bold florals. Yeah.
Bold floral. Okay, that is quite. And maybe we talk about the patterns. I can see there are different patterns on the wallpapers. Could you just tell us something about the patterns? How maybe we could use them to, to achieve some certain objective.
Okay, basically. Previously, it is noted that wallpaper has been there, by the way, for a very long time, yeah? But now, over time, manufacturers are also coming up with they want to move with the trend. So right now, the wallpapers that were used before are not the same right now. So right now, we are having more modern wallpapers. Why? Because people are going modern, and you need to move with the change. So basically, the patterns are all, probably you could say like, people just go for different patterns because of what they want at the end of the day. But the patterns, we have so many patterns. Right now, we have a rise in the demand of the mazeras. That's the bricks, yeah. So people, because why? This gives you, it's called 3D, yeah. It gives you the illusion of an exterior fitting in an interior space. Yeah, so it is kind of very exciting. For instance, to have one wall made of which has the 3D fitted on it, yeah, because people tend to wonder, like, how is it that this wall is this different? It gives you that very sharp contrast when you walk into that interior space.
Is there a way you can use wallpapers to color block, or most people don't go for that?
Well, color blocking is a very technical trend, I would say, yeah. So it is there. It's actually a very nice trend, but because you could easily go wrong if you do not do it well, most people shy away from it. Okay. One thing, because when probably you're color blocking, yeah, most people tend to use the more bright saturated colors. So and these are like the very opposites of each other, you get. So at the end of the day, people think like, oh, I do not want to have that on my house, because you walk into that room and you're like, I have pink here and I have blue on the other side, you know. So guys just most probably will just prefer something that just rhymes.
And maybe just as a final advice, you tell our viewers out there, what is the one thing, or rather what are the things they should look out for when they've decided to go with the option of wallpapers? Tell our viewers.
Okay, wallpapers, this is a great idea, I would say. With the wide variety, you can easily get anything you want, any let's say like any illusion you want to create in the room, you can easily get that. So for anyone who chooses to go for wallpapers, one, I would advise that you need to consult and get to know exactly what you need to go with in terms of color, in terms of patterns. This of course will depend on the other fixtures you have in your home. Let's talk of the furniture that you're stocking, your carpet, your draperies. Make sure that you have everything rhymed out. If you go too bold on the patterns, you could easily ruin the theme. So at the end of the day, what you need to consider most is, what other fixtures do I have on this space, and what do I need to do to come up or to complement that look? Yeah.
That was really nice, Kezia. It was quite informative, and I'm so sure our viewers back there at home, they've learned a lot. We take a short break right now, but when we come back, we're going to learn how to fit wallpaper. We're going to actually join the technical team, and actually the background of this room is a wallpaper, so we are going to learn how to fit it. Thank you, and stay tuned.